Welcome back, excuse me. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dust in Elysian Tale.
Hello.
And we're going to make our way back down the mountain because we're pretty much done for now. Like I said before, there are a lot of secrets here, but we can't really get to them right now unless we get all the necessary upgrades. So, oh yeah, when you're out on the world map, you can actually take, you can move the camera, and you can sometimes find Fidget doing all kinds of things in the background.
Eating, sleeping, and flying.
Disappearing. No, not flying. She has three, or quote unquote three. One when she's sleeping, one when she's eating, and one when she's gone.
I see.
And this place is called the Sanctuary, and we're gonna grab this purple resonance gem. Get here after you accept the quest from Harley to get the receiver. Go to this place and pick up the purple resonance gem. Very important. The Sanctuary is basically your collection room for all of your friends that you rescue during the course of the adventure. And yeah, we're gonna come back to that later, but yeah, it's basically a display room, more or less. And after that, we're gonna go to Abadi's Forest. We have 3 objectives in this place. One, the mayor asked us to take out the leader of the monsters. We're gonna do that. We're going to try to find the receiver for Harley, so we can start to craft things on the fly. And we're also going to do a quest for Moscow, the rabbit guy who asked us to check if his girlfriend is okay in the neighboring city.
I mean, just look at all those projectiles.
Yeah, and that's not even my final form.
It's over 9,000.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But this part is quite long, and we have a lot of monsters to kill, and not much is happening in Abadine's Forest, to be perfectly honest. It's one of the more bigger dungeons. So, do you have anything to talk about, Alex?
Nope. So, bye!
I guess.
No, not yet.
The reason why I ask you to pick up the purple resonance gem in the Sanctuary is because we need that in order to unlock the door to get the receiver.
Which door is that?
Well, it's later down the road.
I see. But it's in this part, right?
In Abadi's Forest, yes.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why I like to go to Corbin first, because that's a if you use the dust storm correctly, you can get the keys right away and 100% that place right away. And then I like to go to Archer's Pass, get the quest from Haley to get the receiver. Then I walk to the Sanctuary, grab the resonance gem, and then I continue with the story in Abadi's Forest and pick up the receiver and all the other stuff.
I see.
Like I said, I played this a bunch of times.
Yeah. I think I played this 2 times.
I think I have played and finished this game like 7 or 8 times now.
But it's a very, very good game.
Yeah, and we're playing the XBLA version, but when the game was released on Steam, I actually bought it one more time. And I 100%ed it. I 100%ed the Steam release as well.
I don't own this on Steam, but I really should buy it and play it again, because this is such a fantastic game.
Yeah. Or didn't you talk about getting a PS4?
Yeah, I'm going to buy a PS4 at the end of the month.
Yeah, because this game was released again on PlayStation 4, if I remember correctly, and again, if I remember correctly, apparently the PS4 version is slightly enhanced somehow.
Okay.
I don't know in what way, but that's what I've heard.
I see.
But I don't plan to get a PS4 anytime soon.
You need a new computer first.
Yeah.
So we can
I certainly do.
So we can record the League or something else.
Yeah. Yeah, my processor can't really handle it. Gets overheated.
There will be a lot of PC games next year we're gonna record, like Secret of Mana and...
we have plans.
Yeah, we have a lot of plans.
Yeah, I'm to this day I'm still surprised that Secret of Mana is getting a remake.
Yeah,
or not remake, a remaster rather.
Yeah.
That caught me completely completely off guard.
Same here, and I was so happy that I screamed when I heard it.
Yeah, you played it when you were younger, right?
Yes, I did, with a friend of mine.
Yeah, because I have no... I'm still excited for Secret of Mana, but I have no nostalgic connections to that game. Because I did not play it when I was younger. I did try it once when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And it was fine, but I had no one else to play with, so I have never experienced the multiplayer before.
It's fun, and but I hope they fix it so you can move onto separate maps.
You fly all the time.
I don't know how the remastered will how it will work, but I hope you can move on to different maps, because if I remember correctly, you move from one map to another in the same area, so every area is like different maps or dungeons. I don't know what to call them, or maybe I completely remember this wrong.
Do you mean that you wish to be able to move to different screens?
Yes.
You don't want every player to be on the same screen all the time.
I mean, if we take Dust, each map is...
you mean different rooms?
Yeah, exactly. So you can be... I can be in one room and you can be in one room.
I don't know why, but I would not be surprised if you were limited to moving around the same room.
I don't know if that's the case in Secret of Mana. I just think it is.
Because if I remember correctly, in Secret of Mana on the Super Nintendo, you had to be on the same screen all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
It kind of obvious it is a SNES game, but still. But I don't think they're going to change that.
Maybe. I hope so, but we will see.
Yeah. But, well, that's one game we would like to play at least.
Yeah. And people will say, like, comment like, "Oh, this channel sucks, you should quit right now."
Maybe.
Well, when we get that first hate comment, we know that we are real YouTubers.
Yeah, the first comment will make us the official YouTubers.
Yes.
I like how we were pretty much asking people to make hate comments. Be nice in the comments.
Yes.
Not just to us, but to each other as well.
Yeah.
This is kind of funny.
Fidget, is something wrong?
She's been silenced, Dust. While in this state, she will be unable to cast her projectiles. Fortunately, the effect is only temporary and will fade over time.
You mean Fidget can't talk now? At all? That's terrible. Really awful. Not sure how I'll get by.
Yeah, some of the status effects have these cutscenes where they explain it. I think there are 3 or 2 in total. I know of 2. One when you get silenced, and one when you get poisoned. I don't know if there's more of them.
No, I don't remember either.
So yeah, this is pretty much what we have to do, because like I said, this place is kind of big. And we have a lot of fighting to do before we arrive at our destination. Yeah. Checking for secrets. I know exactly where the more obscure secrets are, but some of the minor, like, you know, treasure chests and stuff like that, I don't really memorize that to the max, because it's not really that necessary. These maps are not super huge, and you get a warning by Fidget every time you enter an area if there are any chests or not, and they are usually where you think they are. They are not super well hidden. It's not hard to find them.
I like how he can just fall from very high grounds and like be okay, let's move on.
Yeah, if fall damage would have made this game kind of annoying.
Yeah.
And that's the yeah, it's purple. It almost looks blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the purple door I was talking about. This is what you need the purple resonance gem for. And here we find a phone? Wait.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Haley.
This is a fantasy setting, right?
Where are you calling from?
I guess.
From beyond the grave!
Ah! Demon blacksmith! That's the worst kind of blacksmith!
Would you calm down? I'm at home with Maddie. I see you found my dad's lost receiver.
Yeah, and it's...
So yeah, this comes right out of nowhere. A high-tech receiver that can transfer items between 2 different points, and you can also talk. I mean, it's not too far-fetched. I mean, this world has freaking magic.
Maybe this is post what's the word?
Post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, thank you.
To an extent, they do hint that this world used to be in a golden age, where technology were more prominent, but they don't state it outright.
Maybe every furry is actually a human.
Oh, no. That would have been weird.
Yeah. It would have actually a very long nose. I mean, the foxes at least.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, the foxes has a long nose, like Dust, and what's the other fox name? The one in town.
Do you mean Ginger?
Ginger, exactly. Ginger and Dust is the only foxes in this game.
Yeah. Actually, what's funny is when you look at all the characters we've encountered, you can tell they are all different kinds of animals, but they are all classified as, and we'll learn this later on, as warm bloods, because the game only recognize 2 different races, and those are warm bloods and moon bloods, and it has a lot to do with the story.
We must be getting close.
How can you tell?
Look.
Right now, so far in the story, we have not heard anyone utter moon bloods before, but believe me, it's very important to the story later on. there's a key that I missed. Get up there.
You missed one earlier, but I think you couldn't get that one.
Did I?
Yes.
Maybe. But like I said, we're gonna do cleanup later.
Yeah.
There we go. Almost forgot this one. There are a couple of notes that you can find, and it's been so long since the last time I read them. I think some of them tell you a bit more about the world, but there are also a couple that gives you hint on certain secrets. Like like for example, the one we just find called the Cliff. I think that one gives you a hint on a secret in Archer's Pass, I think.
Wow.
Come on, Dust. Come on, Dust. Get up there. I know you can do it. Get. Come on. There you go.
Brum, brum, brum. And now you don't have enough keys.
Oh, yes I do.
I mean, it would suck if you didn't have it.
Yeah, but I can always come back later. And this is Bandage Girl, another Super Meat Boy character. And our HP is increased by another 5%. I can tell you this, by the end, because there are 12 friends in total, and each gives you a 5% increase, by the end you're gonna have more than enough health. And this is where we complete our second quest. The first quest was to find the receiver. This is where we complete the second, where we find out that I don't remember the name of the city, but Moscow asked us to look for his girlfriend in the neighboring city, and it turns out it has been destroyed.
Dun dun dun.
Oops, sorry. There we go. We need to destroy these in order to make the water flow.
That did it! I can hear the water rushing below.
You're not very subtle, but that wasn't half bad.
And another key. Oh yeah, I also picked up... I mentioned resurrection gems before. As long as you're holding one and you receive a killing blow, you are resurrected. There are also teleportation gems. You use those to... whenever you stand at a save point, you can use a teleportation gem to get back to the world map.
And we'll level up.
Yep. And if you saw that when Dust leveled up, the enemy flew back. So this is I haven't seen that in any other game where leveling up is kind of gives you an edge in combat.
No, I don't think I have played. No, actually, Divinity actually gives you Divinity Original Sins 2 actually gives you a full health when you level up.
Yeah, that's battle. True. That's true.
And we are running out of time, so see you guys. Yeah, so see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, see you guys.